Hey there, it's Big Tony up here at natg coming in with a little Beacon Rush 9.1 edition. We're going to go out, we're going to have a little fun, and we're going to talk a little bit about something really cool I observed in the game, and hopefully I get to show it for you guys in a little bit. I'm talking about there's something funky about the Mars, and you got to see it. But first, let's go ahead and run the Nether, the newly nerfed Nether, and I do call it a nerf because people really took advantage of the whole rubber bandy thing and made it very much over the top. Now it is much more trackable. This is just like running a Strider. Now that's the way I'm running it. Is, you know, I zip around, I use it to dodge. Oh, someone's running it. Oh, that's a Raven over there. Nice. I do use this now like a Strider, and of course it has the fire ability out front, kind of like the Raker. It's not a true suppression, but it's kind of like an EMP blast. So you can hit them, does some damage. For a second or two, delays them being able to fire off their special abilities. And definitely that has still a very potent combo. But as you can see, I got away from my zip. I'm not going to rubber band. He's going to be able to target me pretty good. But let's go ahead and, oh, there he is. He's throwing that, oh, he's throwing the turret. I'd like to look over at it, but I got to get this guy off the battlefield. I don't want to get blown up. You guys will see my turret firing here in a minute when I put out my Mars. Hopefully I get there and drop it. But let's go ahead and work on the Typhon right here. Oh, that's a deadly build. He's got the sonic shotguns on there. That's a beast. Serious beast. Let's go ahead and get off the battlefield before I get hammered out of existence. 4 of them versus 4 blast charge cudgels. That's a huge step in firepower difference. Okay, there's Jericho right there. That is the Raven. Mad props, buddy, for running that thing. Especially in Champion / Master League. I mean, squishy, you can jump, but if you're not jumping, you're a sitting duck. But still mad props for running it. If I had one that was leveled up, I'd give it a shot once in a while just for giggles. Oh, here we go. There's ourselves a big old Fenny right there. He's got a blast charge Fenny. That's a beast. Let's go ahead. We're going to have to give him the love. We're just going to keep dancing around him here. And as you can see, even if you run this with, aiming it right, so it's, its special ability can actually do some interesting stuff to your enemy, and you're actually dodging left and right, using your heal ups where you can. You can stand toe to toe with just about anything. Just like this. Oh, this Fenny right here, he just healed up. I thought for sure I was going to get him. Let's go. Oh man, here comes overkill. We gotta get this guy out of here. We gotta get him out of here quick. Got a couple more seconds till reload. I can zip again here. Zip around. Come on, load up. Yeah, he's just sitting out there waiting to target me. We'll get rid of him. There we go, got rid of him. Oh man, he's got the blights on there. I am so beat up. I don't think I'm gonna get this guy, but we'll give it a shot, see what happens. Yep, oh, Fafnir. He's got the cruel Fafnir right there. That's so cool. That's so cool looking. It's a horrible bot, but it looks so cool. On the ground, it has a little bit of defense. In the air, after its shield is gone, it is nothing but a roaming target. Oh man, wow, there we go. That right there, that was a Heimdall. So wasn't going to go nose to nose with that for very long. So let's go ahead. Oh man, we got a lot of work to do here. Let's go ahead and drop the Mars. Let's throw the turret. Throwing it a little far. I'll have to get up close for you guys to see it, but that thing just fires off. It doesn't look like bullets anymore. It looks like it's almost shooting flames when it's going off. I mean, it is just absolutely crazy. I absolutely love it. Let's go ahead and get this guy a little love here. Throw him a little jaw action. Oh, I thought for sure I was going to get that. Now, it does the same thing when it's sitting on top, too. It'll fire off like right there. Look at that. That looks almost like it's flame throwing. Look at that. That is so cool. I mean, seriously. That was not an announced upgrade, guys. That was a graphics change. It just happened to show up. I just absolutely love it. Let's go ahead and throw that down there. Give him a little love. Oh yeah, big old Fenny. Looks like he's got the blue skin on there, the Arctic skin, I believe that is. Come on, just firing. There we go. I got my turret back. It came back to me. Give him the love. Oh, thought for sure I was going to get that kill. But as you can see, massive damage. It just is so cool looking. All right, I'm still running. Let's throw that down there. Let's leave that down there and let it be a total pain in their hindies. I'm still running the paralysis drone with that because I threw the turret up against the column there. Yeah, that was great. That's really putting it in an appropriate place. But I like using that turret to lock things down with the paralysis drum. It seems to work. Okay, I'm just going to kind of keep dipping in and out here. We got the turret back, so I can throw a little more firepower down there. Okay, let's get this guy love down here as well. There we go. There's the turret. Look at that. Whoa, did you see how that fire go right there? That was so cool. So cool. Oh, get that guy's... he's behind cover. He's behind cover. Save the ammo. Save the ammo. Oh, I was hoping I'd get a shot on him. I so want to get that kill. Oh, there's one right over there. He's in range. Oh, and I got hammered up. I was kind of hoping I could, if I could have I could have threw the turret up on top there. That would have been funny. Okay, let's go ahead and run this here. Now, I have been running harpoons on here because the harpoons did get a buff. 10% for the heavy harpoon, 20% more damage for the needles, the light ones. I haven't crashed yet. I've been playing this thing all day. Be all day today, and it was just absolutely no crashes for me today. Normally, if I run this, it crashes, especially if I'm running prime time. If I'm running in the evenings when the server's busy, it just absolutely crashes my game. Didn't do it today, so that's okay. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm not going to say the problem's cured, but for me, it's at least working now. Before I had to just absolutely take them off because the angler, it's like every other match crash. Every other match crash. And I noticed it was crashing everyone else's game as well. So at least on Android, it seems to be working for me now. And I'm almost wondering if that was, once you got rid of the nether, as far as its, yo-yoing back and forth, its rubber band effect, I wonder if that hasn't kind of cleared up the server a little bit so that those have stabled out just a bit. So, like I said, I'm not going to say the problem's solved. If I can run this for about a week or two and not have a problem running those harpoon weapons, then I might say, hey, maybe the problem's solved. And of course, it hasn't been announced, so hard to tell, guys. It's hard to tell. Okay. Oh, man, we are so close here. I mean, oh, look at that. The power bar was in our favor. It's starting to shrink up, though. We're losing beacons. Okay, what have we got? Oh, man. You little monster. Let's give him a little love. Oh, I can go airborne. Let's get up. Let's move it. Let's move it. Okay, I can't go super fast yet. I gotta wait a second. Give him a little love. Give him a little love. There we go. Got that right there. Let's go ahead and hop on the beacon. Oh, and we've just lost total control of the beacons. And I just got obliterated. Hard defeat, guys, but wow, that was a fun pounder match. Let's go ahead and take a look at the scores real quick, and we'll hop into another one. 9 kills, 3 beacon caps, 5.6 million. That doesn't do real bad. And basically, I opened a whole boatload of chests. And I just slipped out of Champion League again, so it opened up my master, and then it opened up another set. Because I had so many extra points accumulated in the honor point category. Alrighty, let's go ahead and hop out here. And there we go, 5.6 million. No droppers. And shout out to Leuven's on the other side, 13 by 8. Here's why they won right there. What an animal. Alrighty, guys. Let's hop into the next match. Alrighty, guys. Here we go. Second match. Carrier map. Okay, we'll do that. Let's go ahead. We just had a pretty good matchup on the carrier map not too long ago. It was of course, we lost. Oh, what the heck. Someone just absolutely just dove on the side there. It looked like he self-destructed or something happened. All right, let's go ahead and... Oh, man, I'm getting pushed there by the Ivory Ravana. Let's hop a few beacons. Yeah, it's just... I love the Ivory Ravana. It's just an elegant-looking bot, and it's just a monster with the tusks, and so elephantine in its appearance. Okay, let's give this guy a little love right here. Someone's got himself a shell. I'm going to get that out of here. Or at least help with it. Oh, man, just want Yeah, this probably be one of my last matches before the actual next event starts. My review of the event, guys, I kind of covered it before. I was very, very happy with the live show. I think that was absolutely awesome. That was one of the best parts about this anniversary event, was actually some effort put into making this feel like an event. And there we go. Look at that thing just spraying things on. God, I love the Mars. I just love how that turret acts now. It's just funky. But that was one of the biggest things that was actually pretty good this time around. Along with the scheduled special streams and videos done by the big content creators. And you know what? That made it feel like an event. Now, when it came down to looking at of course, the crates and the tokens and all that, of course, nothing has changed there. That's still just a hot dumpster fire. 250 component prizes are not prizes. They never are. That's just a waste. So that part I have to give a thumbs down to, but everything else was pretty decent. So I'm hoping we get some more effort put into the 9.1 event. I'm hoping. We'll have to wait and see on that, though. I have not heard an announcement about anything resembling another live stream like that again. So, just gonna sit back, wait and see. Come on. Give him the love. Boom, there we go. Yeah. Boy, you can use that turret. You kind of have to aim that like you would if you're running an igniter. Now that it has all that flame to it, you can kind of see the pattern to it. So, definitely that's just something funky and new. Or who knows, maybe you guys on iOS have had that for the longest time, but on Android, that's the first time I've ever had it act that way. Ooh, back. I'm hung up, twist and shout. Okay, we're tied up on the beacons. I got about 10 more seconds before I can throw the turret again. Let's go and let my shields recharge. Make a run for it. What was your guys' impression of this, the 9.0, the anniversary event? How did you guys rate it? Thumbs up, thumbs down? Just want to know what your guys' thoughts are. Just curious. Alrighty. Now, have you guys, there was here, I don't know if it's closed yet or not, but there was a survey that was advertised through Pixonic to fill out your gaming experience up to this point in the game. And it asked a very peculiar question. Would you ever play another game by Pixonic? That's a weird question. I mean, we got people who are playing Frontier. There was Dino Squad for a while, and that was just kind of a dead duck thing. I don't know if anyone's still playing it. I actually logged into my account and just looked at the game is still there, but honestly, nothing has changed at all for it. So I just kind of undownloaded it, uninstalled it, and just said forget it. But it was an interesting question. It makes me wonder, are they starting to look at a post-War Robots world? What is the next step? Because I don't think Frontiers is going to be entertaining for the PC crowd. But all us out here who are playing mobile, and I cover only mobile games. I don't play PC games. What is going to happen with all these paying players who are on mobile? How are they going to get those players back into the game? And there's only a couple options, guys. Either they're going to come up with another War Robots-esque type game, or they're going to have to make Frontiers cross-platform so you can play it in a mobile market. And there'd have to be so many changes done to Frontiers to make it mobile-friendly. I just don't ever see that happening. But it should be interesting to see what the next... I'm guessing, War Robots is not closing tomorrow, guys. It's not. But it'll be interesting to see what comes down the pipe in about a year or two. I'm guessing maybe 2 years out, we're going to get a pretty good picture on where this game is going, or if it's going to be ending. I'd say in 2 years that you will definitely know what's going on. But for the time being, I just don't see it disappearing. It's still playable. It's still viable. They're still making money on it. So I just do not see them changing this game out and ending it anytime soon. Or as they call it in the industry, sunsetting the game. I just don't see that happening. Okay, I'm still running this this angler with harpoons, guys, and I tell you what, it has not been crashing for me. It might be different tomorrow. I might log this thing in tomorrow. I might crash 3 games out of 3. But as of right now, I've been playing this pretty much nonstop, and it has not crashed my game. So we'll have to wait and see. Now, I did get a friend of mine in the content creator program said they were running it, and they got basically a bunch of crashes running just the harpoons on various different builds. And that was as of running this after 9.1. But it just isn't doing it for me here, so I'm guessing it might be specific to the type of device or an emulator that you're running. It might actually boil down to that, and it seems like it's, you know, kind of optimized out, gotten a little more stable for Android on Samsung. So I'll take it, because I really like that build, because it is so vicious, and with the damage increase that came with it, it's just hard not to run it, or at least try to run it. Especially since we're going to have these monster new Titans in the game, guys, and I'm dreading it. I'm absolutely dreading it, because I just think the game is going to just become nothing but Titan. People are going to just level up Titans. That's it. That's what they're going to focus on. And of course, we're going to have these new Ultimate Edition type builds. Now, they did say in I think the Holy Moly in their introductory video for 9.1 said they will have a whole different upgrade schedule, different kind of thing. So it's not going to be the same. I'm guessing it's going to be kind of similar to Titans. It's going to be upgrades are instant, and it's going to cost you a lot more gold. I think it's going to be a money grab. That's what it is. And that's what the game is about, guys. It makes money, and that's what they need to do. Because bots are making money on. Titans are going to be Titan and Titan pilots. Oh my gosh, they're going to be making tons of money off that now. And now they're going to have Ultimate Editions, and Ultimate Editions are going to be the ultimate pay-to-play builds out there. So get ready for that. Now, of course, on top of the fact that you have the drones, which is so hard to get enough currency without buying it to actually level up your drones. So can't say they're not making money on this game, because I'm sure they're still making it hand over fist. But what can you do? 9-year-old game, got to keep the servers open somehow. Okay, let's give this guy a little love here. Oh my gosh, I am so beat up here. I've lost the weapon. I did get myself back up to 124,000 hit points here. Let's get this guy. Oh, I thought for sure I was going to get him. But the links, I'm having just a ball running. I put it back in. I dumped out my emoji and put the links back in. And it's just been entertaining. Though I do think the days of using your links to hunt Titans is going to be over. Now that they get, once they get the new pilot in place and you get Quantum Raider when you're down to like 30% hit points, before the threshold comes for the links to take you out, I think your days of hunting Titans with the links are going to be pretty limited, unless you spot a really super damaged Titan across the field and you just sneak up on it, which is probably how it was meant to be played in the first place. Okay, this is coming down to it. We're going to get this one. Super majority of the beacons. I'm not going to get to drop anything else. I thought I was going to get to go through a full complement, but boy, I made a great run with the links. Alrighty, there we go. Outstanding. Let's take a quick look at the tail of the tapes. We'll wrap this up. Alrighty, guys, there we go. Here's a quick tail of the tapes for you. I was in third position between two Mexi clan members who were tagged up there. I had a 6x5 match, 4.3 million, and it looks like two on top of me had a 9x6 and a 6x7. This was a hard-fought match, guys, and definitely a really funky run with that link staying alive as long as I did with that thing. Alrighty, that's going to be a wrap-up here, guys. This will probably be my last video before the next event starts, so we will see you guys when the true 9.1 world rolls over us here very, very shortly. All right, guys, if you like what you were seeing and hearing, make sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell for notifications. That way you know when I'm dropping it. All right, guys, stay safe and healthy. Watch out for each other. I'll catch you on the battlefield.